11 disabled veterans will go on an amazing expedition this October. One veteran from our area will join others to push himself physically and mentally to climb the largest mountain range in Colorado, the San Juan Mountains. Joining us to talk about this incredible event, John Toth, director of the event, and Navy veteran Stuart Cooley. Thank you, gentlemen, so much for joining us.
Oh, thanks so much for having us.
Yes, thank you.
So John, let's start with you. Tell us a little bit more about this Warriors to Summits program.
Well, Warriors to Summits was started by Eric Weimer, the only blind person to climb Mount Everest. And he and his climbing team took a group of veterans to Lobuche in Nepal and really had a transformative, life-changing experience for that group. He did it again over the next several years, but his team realized that they couldn't take it to a large number of veterans as a group of climbers, so Eric founded No Barriers. In 2014, through the help of Wells Fargo, we climbed Mount Whitney in California. Stuart was actually part of that team. Last year we went to Gannett Peak, and this year we're going after the San Juans here in Colorado.
Definitely
and
no
when
barriers.
we take veterans out to the wilderness, yeah, we try to show them that there are no barriers in their lives that they can't overcome through a process of mentally and physically challenging experiences, such as climbing a 14,000-foot peak and realizing that, hey, if I can do this, I can overcome any barrier in my life.
Anything, exactly. And Stuart, can you share a little bit about your own journey with Warriors to Summits?
Yes, in 2014, I went to Mount Whitney with No Barriers and a group of veterans. And then this year they're doing an alumni trip, which is allowing us to come back and to essentially regroup, become stronger so that when I come back home to Houston, I can continue to help other veterans and their families. Being a veteran with a disability, it's been a big transition for me going home and going back to my family, and then getting a career after my career. Sometimes it seems like my life ended when I had to leave the military, and No Barriers, and through the support of Wells Fargo, has allowed me to get this gift and then come home back to the, thankfully, 50 feet of elevation of Houston and share it.
Exactly. So what kind of training would you say is involved for these types of climbs?
Well, the training really is trying to simulate the conditions that they're going to face in October. So taking them to elevation, putting some weight on their back, putting some miles on their legs, and then climbing a peak. So this past weekend in our training, we actually climbed a 12,300-foot peak in the Medicine Bow Range of Colorado, kind of as a test and just an opportunity to remind them of what's coming in October and give them an opportunity to prepare and, you know, mentally and physically condition themselves for that experience in October.
That is amazing. Thank you both so much for joining us, and good luck to both of you as you prepare for this event in October. We cannot wait to see how it goes.
Great, thanks, Sophia. Hey, and you can follow along and track Stuart's progress in October at warriorstosummits.org on our live tracker and see his day-to-day progress in the San Juans.
And we will. Thank you guys so much.